All right, Ruthless fans, this is going to be the Season 1, Episode 14 review for the Restful Sleep. Before going forward in the video, make sure you like the video, hit subscribe, click that bell notification icon and select all. That way you're notified whenever I post new content. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Synopsis. Marva takes Lynn on a trip of the camp. Daikon is made aware of the Rakadushi's failing finances. Honestly, doesn't that describe all of us after the holiday weekend, Cyber Monday? Matter of fact, there are several things I still need to buy, but I got to record this video. The highest exercises power over William, and Ruth pushes Paula to extremes. So, if you watch my episode 13 review, if you haven't, why are you watching this one? But, at least watch them in order. I mentioned at the beginning of the video, 13, 14, and 15, a good string of episodes. I give all of them a solid 8 out of 10. It just felt like getting back into the swing of things. The only thing is we're learning a bit more about the hardships that the Rakadushis are facing due to lack of recruitment, new recruits, and their finances, and more potential defectors and new character. So, with that being said, we got Daikon welcoming Lynn to the compound. She's still unsure about the visit. It's like, girl, it's like you traveled all the way here. Why did you come if you... What the hell, man? So, she must be invited by the highest in order to fully become one with the cult. And when she called it a trailer park, I ain't gonna lie, I laughed my ass off. Due to the fact that I grew up in a mobile home, and not a trailer park, literally a mobile home. Trust me. Trailer park, I know what a trailer park is. My mom, after she and my aunt moved out of their mother's house, my grandma, they lived in a trailer park for a couple years when they first got started out. And I remember on the school bus, we had to pick up the trailer park kids, and they smelled of weed and cigarettes. This isn't me being degrading or whatnot, because again, I grew up in a mobile home. And when I went home for Thanksgiving, same house. So I stayed in the mobile home, so I can talk how I want to because I lived it. I feel like Judge Joe Brown or Judge Mathis, like, you know what? I was out on the streets. Yeah, I hung with the wrong crowd. I did drugs. I went to jail, but I turned my life around. It's like, I lived it. I've been there. But yeah, that's honestly, I get what it's like. And then when you have family members who don't live in mobile homes, I remember they would always say, so how's this trailer, in a very derogatory way. But now they want to kind of look to me for, oh, you're successful. You know what? I'm turning this to a therapeutic video, and it's not supposed to be about that. But Daikon was rightfully offended. And, it was pretty much like the Emperor's New Clothes, where Lynn pretty much called out the compound for what it really was, a trailer park, which could explain why everybody's high so they can see it as paradise. Okay, so anyway, he pretty much, chastises her for ignorance and arrogance of thinking she could just come to the cult and join. But to be fair, he was like, just leave everything and we'll protect you. So it's almost like there's some false advertising. Apparently the pamphlet that, Daikon gave Lynn wasn't as thorough as, it should have been. So he gives her a pill, and then they walk into paradise. They walk through the gates. It felt like Frozen. The gates were open, and she walked right on in there. So the elder mother is talking with another elder mother who, I'm very sorry, I did not catch her name. I feel like in episodes 14 and 15, it was stated about 3 to 4 times. I just did not catch her name. But imagine like 2 aunties or your grandma and one of her friends sitting on the porch, talking about everybody that walks by, gossiping. That's pretty much what's going on. Girl, I gotta tell you something, but it's gotta stay between 2 of us. Yeah, what is it? We ain't got no money. What? We ain't got no new recruits. What? Daikon be tripping. I know he is. That's literally their conversation. It's like, hey, we need some new recruits. We're experiencing some financial issues, and we need to put Daikon in his place for his arrogance. So from there, Tally walks up and they kind of scold her about what's been going on. The fact that she was out of line, and she lies about being punished by Daikon. She got struck so many times. It was too many to count. And the elder mother sends her away to the kitchen. Daikon walks up and asks her mothers to show Lynn around, show her the ropes. Marva takes her, around the compound. And then the other mother is able to talk to Daikon about the fact that, hey, I work in the finance trailers. Money low. We need to work things out. And they are low on funds. And I swear, if this way, like being at my family's house, is like, look, The light bill is sky high. It's about 3 times higher than usual. What the hell's going on? Who's messing with the thermostat? It's because it's air conditioning. The highest should be the only one to get the AC. I'm like, ain't this like going to your, uncle, aunts, or grandparents' house? It's like they don't believe in AC. I know. Again, I've been there. Like going down to a grandparent's house, like they like, what the hell? Cut the AC on. Oh, we got the ceiling fan just circulates the hot air. Cut that AC on. I'm up in there sweating. No wonder I did weigh that much as a kid. Going down there for summer, sweat my ass off. So pretty much he's like, look, if we don't keep the AC, these people gonna be up out of here. So from there, I'm having a good time in this review, as you can tell, because this was good. This was good. They need to get more recruits who got money. All the girls over 12 years old are sold, so it seems like they're probably going to have to start selling those babies, which could be potential foreshadowing of what could be happening to Tally and Ruth's daughters, if things get too bad. It's like, okay, we got to sell some of these kids. So the elder mother and Lynn are talking about the highest, the fact that he's great. Unfortunately, he's resting. He isn't able to come out and see her yet, but she offers her a snack. And if you remember what happened to the sheriff when he had some snacks, Loopy Town. So William and the highest do some talking. He's pretty much being scolded for being late, and the highest is pretty much abusing his authority over him, basically telling him to get his drugs, and if he gives him too much, basically if he doesn't like what he's given, he's going to die. William's just like, man, come on, I'm just trying to get what you want from me, man. It's like, I feel bad for William, for real. I ain't trying to make fun, but it's like, I honestly feel for the guy. He's like Tyrese, like the highest. What more do you want from me? It's like, I'm trying to do, it's like your parents telling you to do something. I hated that. Like when they're watching you do chores, like, hey, do the dishes. You better wash it right. You better not miss a spot. What you using that sponge for? Use the washcloth. It's like I'm doing what you're telling me to do. Stop micromanaging. Sheesh. All right. I'm taking this stuff too personally. So we go over to elder mother and Lynn. She's finished up eating, basically saying, hey, due to my husband, I can't join the compound right now. Don't worry, we'll protect you, darling. So it's like, hey, I'll think about it. So she tells her the food is made of love. Remember the Powerpuff Girls, sugar, spice, and everything nice, but then Chemical X? Yeah. Elder mother has her own secret Chemical X up in that food. So she, sends her on her way, and Daikon bids farewell to Lynn, pretty much saying, here's another card, lick it. Okay. And then, Lynn gets up out of there. Andrew doesn't trust Lynn. He pretty much suspects something's going on with her, but Daikon's like, I trust her. Well, okay, I trust you that you trust her, brother. Yeah, okay. Again, it's like the same dynamic. One moment, Daikon and Andrew are cool. Next thing you know, Daikon's an asshole. So after that, Oliver and Riviera. Wait, I probably wrote this. It's Oliver and Riviera are sent to recruit new members to the cult, or was it Paula? I forgot. So the highest is the highest is not aware of what went down when the sheriff came, or everything else that went down. But Andrew thanks Daikon for seeing his wife, basically for the fact that will ensure that she'll never come by the compound again. So let's see here. Paula. Oh yeah, that's right. Paula female. I think I probably messed things up in my previous episode review. I said Paula was a male, but I was talking about somebody else. Whoop de freaking do. All right, so Paula and Ruth are talking, and Ruth bluffs about sending the letter to Daikon and the highest, and apparently Paula ran away from home at the age of 13, and as a result she got scooped up by the compound. Paula's freaking out about this, and Ruth slaps her. It's not funny, but it's just like the way Ruth was just so stone cold in the face when she did it. Yeah, I just slapped myself because of sound effect. I didn't feel like editing in, so I had to improvise. So Andrew and Ruth are talking for a bit, and she asked Andrew asked if Ruth is going to the store tomorrow, and I'm like, what's going on there? The highest will be, I mentioned this in episode 13, 13, where, Ruth mentioned in episode 14 about, whoa. So while anytime something goes down, we're the ones who's going to be on the front line where the highest is hiding, but Andrew's like, watch your mouth. Oh, sorry, where the highest is secure. So Oliver is preaching. Oh, there we go. Here's what I kept messing up at. I think in episode 13, sometimes I said Paula instead of Oliver. My bad. So Oliver is pretty much like preaching to the new members of the... No, it's not Oliver. Oliver is the tall dude. Well, basically, there's a guy who's talking with other members about how I went to law school. I came all the way from Washington State to be here to learn from the highest. And, oh, Riviera is the name of the guy. That's when, see, I keep messing up. So Riviera is the guy who's pretty much preaching. Daikon is talking to Oliver. Pretty much you can tell he's jealous of the fact that, oh, whoa. Oliver's telling Daikon about how, wait, so the highest sees him pretty much late at night. Don't tell him I told. It's like, So pretty much, Daikon's territorial. Remember in part 1, he was pretty much suspect of Andrew, but now it's like, oh, so who's this Riviera kid? But basically, he calls Riviera over to get recruitments. We need like 5 young girls, if possible. We got some financial issues. We need to recruit people stat. And show Oliver everything you know about recruitment, because Oliver has been at the compound for about a year. Hasn't been cleansed yet, but, hey, he's doing a good job. Why not give him more responsibility? So we go over to Brian and Cynthia, and there's no word or sight of Lynn, but she does show up, and she high as a kite. Cynthia goes home. I mean, they have a nice little exchange before Lynn shows up about, us women try to do everything we can for you men, and you still cheat. Well, what about your cousin? What about my cousin? Oh, shit. So Cynthia leaves, and Brian tries to give her a drug test. Like, I need you to pee. What? I'm not peeing for you. And then she walks off. You're taking this drug test. No. So then we go back to Andrew and the elder mother. He's like, hey, I'm about to run to the store. You need, again, imagine like going home. It's like, hey, mom, I'm about to go to the store. You need anything? Hey, baby, give me a pack of cigarettes and Pepsi. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. So Andrew also goes over to Daikon. Hey, I'm about to, elder mother sent me to the store. You need anything? Nah, bro, I'm good. I already got some Coke and some peanuts in my room. I'm all right. All right, I'll talk to you later. So then we got Zane and Paula talking about the whole letter situation. Paula freaks the F out about it and drinks some bleach, and she passes out. And then that's the end of the episode. So that was episode 14, The Restful Sleep. I had a good time on this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Shout out to the patrons over on Patreon. If you want to join, feel free to do so for as little as $1 a month, or you can support the channel directly by donating via Cash App or PayPal. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you all in the episode 15 review.